Check out the shopping channel this Friday for unique handmade creations crafted by artisans from Haiti. You can learn about the inspirations behind these creations in a special documentary, Shopping New Voodoo, airing on City Friday night. To celebrate, we're going to draw for this Peace Quilt Throw. And if you are on Twitter, follow us at CityLineCA for your chance to win this metal sculpture offering bowl. For more information on all of this, go to tsc.ca. Beautiful products there, just gorgeous. Now, this story will warm your heart. Jose wanted to grow his hair and donate it to a child who lost theirs to cancer. Take a look.
Hi, Jose. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, so we're gonna cut your hair off today?
Yeah.
You donating it for a good cause?
Yeah. My name is Jose Perez, and I've been growing my hair for 2 years now. I want to donate it to cancer research for kids that have cancer, so they can make wigs, so they won't feel lonely that they have no hair. I want it to look like Peter Parker from The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
What do you think of Philippe so far?
I think he's a really cool dude.
Here we go.
Liner. Oh.
You feel lighter?
Yeah.
Daddy's gonna be jealous of your haircut.
That's really good.
Is this like Peter Parker's haircut or what?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can like sling webs and
Yeah.
fly through buildings?
Thumbs up for Jose. I love that. Well, April is Cancer Awareness Month, and we're celebrating cancer survivors and all of the folks who have been by their side, helping them along the way. Join us on March 31st for our Life Beyond Cancer special. Seats are already full, but please tune in. You are not going to want to miss it. Now, when I see a child like Jose, Nanny Rubina, you think to yourself, my goodness, this is so lovely.
It is.
That a child can be thinking about someone who is going through something like cancer and wanting to help that situation. So we got a question in from Leah from London, Ontario, and she's asking, how do I teach my child about empathy? It's such a crucial lesson to pass on.
It is, and what a great, what a great question, because I don't think it's something many people ask themselves and just automatically think that their children are going to roll into it. That's not always the case, let me tell you. You do have to teach empathy. First of all, the age. They're not really going to understand the true meaning of empathy until they get to about somewhere between 7 and 9 years old.
Okay.
However, leading up to those years, it's our job as parents, caregivers, etc., to actually teach the children. One of the ways you can do it is by, every time your child actually does something, is to acknowledge it with your words. So let's say, she picks up a ball and passes it to another child in the playground.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you can actually turn around and say, that was so kind of you. That was very helpful. I'm sure you made that little boy very happy. Using this kind of, verbal chit chat is actually going to make her understand the difference. And then the same goes with if she's naughty, if she sort of goes and pulls her little brother's ear. I think that hurts your brother's feelings. Look at his sad face.
Yes.
So that's where you want to start. But you can also make, conversational games outside the home. So let's say you're sitting in the park, you can play look at that man. See how fast he's walking? Now look at his face. Oh, he's got a grumpy face. I think he's having a bad day. She's already understanding then the expressions and the emotions, which rolls into the empathy, And then look at that lady. Oh, look at her. She's happy. She must have got a ticket to City Line. She's really happy, And you just sort of pick up on those kind of that kind of conversation and keep on it. And I think as long as you verbally sort of express yourself in the conversation like that, they are going to learn.
Right. I know in our situation, you think to yourself when you're having a child, okay, do I need a super athlete? Not so much. Do I need a physician engineer? Would be nice, but that's not the key for us. I want to raise a good person.
Yes.
And I think empathy is something that children also learn from their parents. They're watching you, they're absorbing everything you do. And so even though my kids are still babies, I mean, they have been helping me to volunteer, to give to the homeless, to help out at all these different volunteer organizations until the day that they're going to understand.
Yeah.
So already now when they see someone in the street, they say, oh, mommy, he doesn't have a home. This is so upsetting. What can we do?
Yeah.
And that's the beginning of it, right?
It's wonderful that they acknowledge
Just
it, they
acknowledge
know
it and see, is there
and
something
you know what
you can
it's,
do about
and
it?
as we said, it comes from the heart with the child. You know,
That's
it's
right.
so pure that it comes from the heart, and that's where you want it to come from, and that's where you want to bring it out.
Right.
You want to keep it on the right track and teach them very early, because we live in a world where we perhaps lack empathy in some of the children today. And I think it's something that you definitely need to work on.
Well, we
Yeah.
know that we've been trying to push for that through our City Line Reel initiative, and I'll tell you, I am so impressed
Good.
with what we're getting from viewers, what we're hearing from viewers, just about raising the bar and being a little bit more kind when it comes to social media, because you're hiding behind a screen. It's easier to be nasty.
Yeah, yeah.
But think about it. Think about what you're doing. I
Yeah,
think
we
all
don't
of that
like
stuff
nasty people.
Nasty's
We
not
like nice
nice.
people.
Okay, thanks so much for that advice, Rubina.